About 2 weeks ago, I went on a 80-mile ride in the White Mountains here in Alaska. In this video, there's lots of riding on a snow machine, preparing for the trip, winter camping at -20 below. It's cold. MacGyvering my snow machine and sled to get it out because stuff broke. Okay, just maybe. Let's go. Gonna dig out the snow machine. I really want to try to get out and kill a caribou before the season ends, and I've got about 2 weeks. Got to get it out and see what we can get done. Got it dug out. I wonder how much it's going to take to start. Run it 2 or 3 times this winter. I picked it up used. It's pretty old. It's a 2014, but I traded a 4-wheeler for it. Aside from the key thing, but you know, I can deal with that. Oh, I love the Blue Haze, the 2-stroke, the smell. It's like the best parts of my childhood. This is a great machine. I mean, for what I traded for it, the wheeler that I didn't really want anymore. The bumper on the back is, well, he like kind of used a piece of conduit, but he only bent half of it. I'm not sure what he was doing there. And he didn't give me a hitch or anything for it. She runs great, no issues. So hopefully it's ready for a caribou hunt here in a couple weeks. So I was sick for like a week since that last little clip of digging out the snow machine. And so I have like 3-4 days to prep if I'm gonna go on a caribou hunt. At this point, I just hope I have the opportunity to get out in the woods in the vicinity of the caribou. Okay, machine's loaded, that step's done. One more step, it's getting out there. All right, well, it's Saturday morning. I've been getting things ready every night this week, on and off. I've been tired a lot and just recovering from being sick, but I think I'm gonna make it out today, have one night, and maybe find some caribou. Got a lot to do this morning, next couple hours to get out of here. One issue that I ran into with planning all of this for this weekend was I don't have a hitch on my sled, so there's no way to pull the snow machine trailer anyhow. So I got a quick fix, something my dad had sitting around, a few things he had. I throw this on and I think I'm ready to go. All right, on the road, about 45 minutes past what I was really hoping for, but hey, We're headed that way. What did I say before? Vicinity of the Caribou. Here we go. Nothing like gas station food to make you feel better after being sick. If I can't handle this, then I shouldn't be going out. Okay, so I've made it to the trailhead. Good drive, nice roads, absolutely gorgeous day outside. My truck is saying 13 degrees. I've seen as high as 20 on the drive here. The forecast, the best I could get for the general area I'm going to be in was highs of up to maybe 20, 25 degrees, which would be awesome, and lows at night down to maybe negative 20. You've probably heard it said before, but there is not an animal just around every tree in Alaska. I've got a half a day today, roughly. It's a little afternoon to get in there, to camp and survive, and then all day tomorrow to get back out to the truck, pretty much. I don't want to get home too late because I got to go to work on Monday. That's the plan. The goal was to get here, and I'm here. Okay, loaded up, dressed up. Here goes. We'll see how much further we make it. Lost the snowshoes in that strap again. I'm gonna have to redo that, but I can't even see where they're at on the trail, so I'm gonna unhook the sled, leave it here, and run and find them. If it loosens up again, it'll just drag instead of, I won't have to go back and get it. I'm out here looking for caribou. What a gorgeous day, man. I haven't hunted these caribou in here in the winter, so I'm not sure exactly where they're going to be, if I'll even be able to get to where they're wintering. But it's a beautiful day. I'm having a glorious time out here. I have not gotten out and ridden a snow machine on a trail in the wilderness for longer than I can really remember at this point. It's 6 years at least, probably. Wow, have I missed it. It's absolutely incredible. I think somebody fat tire biked in this trail. I mean, I don't know what other explanation there is for that. There's these tire tracks and then footprint. More power to you, I guess. I prefer 2 skis and a track at 600 cc's myself. From the looks of this, I'm going to be staying on trail pretty much unless I see caribou. Just isn't worth the risk of getting stuck way back in somewhere else. But still a beautiful day to be in the mountains in Alaska. Look, finally something came apart. I think the carabiner loosened up or something. Well, we've got tracks in the snow that I'm saying moose, caribou, maybe a wolf. I'd shoot a wolf, definitely. This is where I need to get a helmet. It's right in my face riding in all the snow and the ice, and it hits you right in that spot right above the eyes. It just burns, or freezes, I guess. Isn't it beautiful out here? I mean, it's windy, a little sucky, a little bit. It's gorgeous, and I'm having a, you know, the goal to kill a caribou doesn't have to hide her hair or anything. It's me. It changed. But I'm here. A lot of work went into just getting out here, and that makes me happy. Back there, I ran into one of the fat tire bikers. I think like 22 miles or something like that into the cabin they're staying at. More power to them. Anyhow, no caribou, no wolves. Oh, beautiful little trail, but here we go again. Lost the sled. Who knows where it's at? I mean, it could be miles back. It's frustrating. Here it is in the worst spot possible to like even try to turn my snow machine around. It may seem like a lot's gone wrong on this trip, but I don't really feel like it has. A few straps coming loose here and there is par for the course, and you know, losing the sled because I'm using a carabiner instead of an actual pintle hitch seems honestly pretty normal to me too. What'll be bad is if this pipe here that the guy that I bought the sled from threw on here for a bumper, if that, where it's bent a little bit there, if that breaks off, then I won't be having such a good time. Oh, this one's on me. Ended up a little bit off the trail and now I'm stuck. That's the easy part. See, now I'm sweaty. Now I gotta cool down. Sit here for a second. Let my heart rate slow down and let some of this sweat work through the layers, and the cold will suck the moisture right out. I just gotta let it. I miss this so much. I'm cooled off. Alright, well this is Windy Gap, or down there is, or something, I don't know exactly, but somewhere in this area with the rocks and the mountains and all the beauty. Well, now I'm riding through the bottom, just past Windy Creek Cabin, something like that. Heading towards Caribou Bluff Cabin. Now I'm just going to make a loop around the mountains through the gaps. And somewhere in between here and Caribou Bluff, or after Caribou Bluff, I'll camp for the night. Cache Mountain. Limestone Ridge. Ridges. Well, what I really hoped wouldn't happen has happened. I was just thinking this was a good spot somewhere in here to camp, probably. I'm out of the wind and in the trees, but there's that. I think I have at least as far to ride out of here as I am now. Okay, well, using a ratchet strap hook here, wrap underneath and pull back against this bar to pull these together. I have no idea if this is going to work. I mean, it should work for short distance, but how much banging of the sled hitch it'll take, I don't know. I guess I'm going to find a place to camp and worry about this later, if it holds long enough to find a place to camp. Pretty well so far. It finally just started to loosen up on me over here. I need a snow machine that's not a mountain sled. Alright, no wind here. Like at all, this snow is soft as can be. All I gotta do is get that pulled over here by hand and then dig out a hole to build my shelter, or install my shelter, I guess. We got a lot of snow this year. I got some digging to do. Alright, before I get too crazy, I'm going to get out the heater I have and get it lit, because it takes some time to burn right to bring it indoors. It's supposed to get cold out here. It's a lot warmer than I thought it was going to be. 1972, I think, was when this was made. Okay, now once it gets burning proper, you can't see any flame at all. And it is safe to take inside. It doesn't put off any CO. Alright, got the heater in there. I gotta get all my crap in there and eat some food. I I can feel the heat rolling out of that shelter from that little heater. That thing puts off some BTUs. I can smell chili. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yes. Thank you, dear. A wonderful wife made this soup thermos that she gave me for Christmas. That's my whole reason for this trip, is I had to get out in the wintertime and use the soup thermos. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Can't eat too fast. I haven't had food since I ate that gas station food like probably 8 hours ago. Ladies, this is the original Stanley right here. Watch this. That's where it's at right there. Plenty more where that came from. It's warmer in here. My gear is still cold. Whew. Having this little heater sure makes a big difference in the comfort level of things. Could survive without it, but not as nicely. So I don't know how cold this is going to get. So I brought a little 40-degree bag. Figured I'd just stuff it inside the big bag. And if nothing else, I could have my feet in it, crawl into it, use it as like a blanket inside my bag maybe. Alright guys, I'm going to crawl into this bag, go to sleep. I think I'm going to say goodnight now because I don't want to use up all my battery before tomorrow and at least be able to document the pack up and the ride out. So, good night. Good morning. It's cold, but it's a little after 7, so I guess it's time to get up. I'm going to get that heater going outside. Can't leave it burning at night because it's too dangerous, sucking air, oxygen out and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to get that going, and once it burns down proper, I'll bring it inside and it'll warm up in here and I'll get out of bed. Oh, it's still cold. My boots are going to be cold. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. At least they were dry though. At least I managed to keep them dry. Let's see if I still got hot coffee. Oh yeah. That is so nice. This is perfect. Don't need to take any time to boil water or anything. Oh, look at all this moisture. This is from me breathing. I did my best to keep my nose out of the bag. It was all frozen on the outside of the bag this morning. The heaters warmed it up. On a trip like this, it's easier just to shove it all in there. I'll get home and unpack it where it's nice and warm and dry. I've got to get it all out and dry it all out anyway, so there's no sense in packing it like I'm putting it away for the year. About 3/4 of a tank I burned yesterday. All right, got camp packed up. Except for the heater, gotta let it cool down. All right, well, camp's completely packed up in the sled. Nothing else in the hole over there. I'm just gonna mess with this hitch with another strap, grab my stuff, and see if I can't make that more permanent so I don't have to fix it every couple miles. Just maybe with that there, I won't have to touch it again because I won't be able to slam on it the same as before. All right, about, I don't know, 35, 40 miles back to the truck. Woohoo! Overflow got it. All right, well, about 3 miles so far. No issues at all with the sled. Let's roll. Creek right here that I just crossed not too far back, and it's wide open here pretty much. Crazy. It's working so far. No issues yet. Hope it stays together. Well, it's an absolutely gorgeous day again today. I mean, almost no wind and snow blowing like there was yesterday. I mean, the slightest breeze, but you can see the trees shaking, but it's absolutely beautiful day. And I'm not sure how far in, 10 miles in, and no issues so far with the sled or anything else. It made it all the way out. Barely, but that strap holding that side back. Only thing I think I broke was the bumper or conduit. All right, well, if you've enjoyed this video on the Great Alaska Hunting Company YouTube channel, I sure enjoyed making it. This was a lot of fun to get out, ride around and camp. Like, subscribe. See you next time, whenever I can do this again.